Hello, this is Russell from
Tones of Evil.
and you're listening to Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to make sure you know all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on all new episodes of Wade's World, Boob Windows and Long Boxes, our Hard R movie reviews, and so much more, all completely uncensored. Access starts for as little as $1 a month, full videos when you pledge $3 a month. Check us out at the link in all of our show notes, or just go straight to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
I love Batman.
We know, Ray. We know. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of We Are the Knights. The Batman podcast. Tricked you. Gotcha. Anyway, I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is...
Hey y'all, it's Phil Hellfire. Gotcha.
running for mayor. It is.
Trying to get a mayor to run into me, but that's just...
Hey-oh! Corey Walker. Oh yeah. Speaking of Ray, he was the last episode of Last Sons of Krypton. He was like, what were they reading? Oh yeah, Superman Unchained, and like anytime Connor like brought up like Batman or Bruce Wayne, there was one point I need that audio. Ray's just like, ugh. It's like Bruce Wayne. Ugh.
That's how Selena feels.
Hey-oh! It's like Ray's arch nemesis now.
I love Batman.
But he loves Batman.
I know. I don't know what's up with that day.
I love Batman.
All right, kids. So, yes, today we start our 3-issue run on Batman Earth 1. This one is Volume 1. Okay. They actually have a month on this. So, yes, Batman Earth 1, Volume 1, September 2012.
Yep.
So,
although the publication date is July 4th, 2012.
Okay. But, man, so in 9 years...
So I think we should explain just a little bit about what Earth 1 is, if
Yes.
you don't mind.
Yeah, go
It's
ahead.
kind of like my wheelhouse. So Batman Earth 1 Volume 1 is actually the second original graphic novel that was part of the Earth 1 lineup that was established in 2009. And this one comes after Superman Earth 1. And it's the first collaboration between Jeff Johns and Gary Frank for a Batman story. So if you find it a little weird, that's why it's a little weird. They were getting to know each other in the Batman universe.
But,
So
yeah, I mean, I like these stories, but it's we've gotten 3 volumes of this in 9 years, so it's by the time the next one rolls around, you're like, wait, what happened again?
And that's why you collect the volumes
Yeah.
and stuff, and you have them there in the nice little hardbacks that they have. Hey-o.
That's right. That's right. Pulled mine out. Yeah, I had to read this in the paper, in the hardback, because,
It's just something about that, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna just say it, DC, when it comes to the hardback books and stuff, they do it way better than Marvel. It's hard to find Marvel hardbacks and stuff that's not the encyclopedias.
Because Ray likes it hard.
Oh my god, grow up, Philip.
Oh.
Does Russell like it hard?
No, I think Russell likes it long.
Does Russell like it long?
And Ray likes it long. We're such children.
I know.
Because I know Lilith likes it long.
Hey-oh! And I think Lilith Hellfire just knocked herself off. All right. Yeah, like I said, sometimes... I don't know if you should, you should, reread these, but when a new volume comes out, which I don't know if they're going to go past 3, but it's yeah, because there's, at least a year, and I thought it was only, a year, but yeah, sometimes you might get years between volumes, so it's wait, what happened in the last story? But, yeah, as you'll see, not bad stories, but, yeah, hopefully we get a little Hellfire back here soon, but yeah, this one, I didn't even remember this was 2012. I thought this was much, more recent. Drop your booze on the button, Lil Hellfire.
No, dog pulled the cord, the camera cord and everything out.
Oh, hate to see it go, kid.
You know what happened to the last one?
But no, I was saying, like, I didn't remember this was 2012. I was thinking this was more modern for some reason. Maybe
well, it's better written than the modern Batman stuff, you see.
Well, and I think...
No offense. No shade.
And I think in Volume 3, which we'll get to...
It's more classic.
And, yeah, and Volume 3 we'll get to in 2 weeks. Came out not too long ago, I think, so...
Yeah. So we're kind of doing the greatest hits at this point.
What? Oh,
the stories are the greatest hits. Yeah. You know, we do get Lucius Fox as a 22-year-old, so you know.
I mean, that. I mean, it's weird because like we basically get the characters we know just with new takes. The only new character I think is Harvey Dent's sister.
Yeah,
sister playing the part of Rachel Dawes this time will be Harvey Dent's sister.
Nice, nice. Never forget, never forgive.
All right. Yeah, like you said, writer Jeff Johns, penciler Gary Frank, inker John Sabal, colors Brad Anderson, and letterer Rob Lee. All right, so synopsis for Earth 1. Bruce Wayne is the 8-year-old son of Dr. Thomas Wayne. Oh, Lord, we know where this is going already. We know how this is going to start. He was running for mayor of Gotham City. Yes, his father's running for mayor. And...
which we reuse time and time again in certain elements. Looking at you, Joker.
Oh, my. Yes. And Martha Arkham Wayne. Oh, my.
Wait for it. I'm like, well, I call shenanigans on that because we know that she is a...
She is what?
She's a Kane.
Oh, Kane, yeah! So, guess not in this,
Not in this one, buddy! Now they can date!
Now their last names don't rhyme.
Oh my god.
After receiving death threats, Thomas calls his friend, Alfred Pennyworth, to become
the head of security and the head of something else too, but we're not gonna go there.
Yes, the head of security at Wayne Manor. Thomas and Alfred fought together in the battlefield where Alfred saved Thomas's life. And in gratitude, Thomas created a prosthetic leg to replace the one that Alfred lost in an explosion.
When he was out being a spy doing boss stuff, you see.
That's right, kids.
You're not watching Pennyworth on Epics. You're not living life, buddy.
Sponsor us, kids. You need them press. Come on. Alfred learns that Thomas, Martha, and Bruce go to the movies every Wednesday and tries to take a drink, future Lilith, or get that drink ready.
Current Lilith.
And tries to convince Thomas not to go because it would make him an easy target. Thomas, however, does not want to disappoint Bruce and leaves. Oh, you're about to disappoint Bruce in a big way, kid.
You're about to ruin the whole Gotham economy, buddy.
Look, Bruce, here's my impression of Swiss cheese.
Philip! Get out. Show yourself out right now.
Too soon. It's only been 80 years. It just seems more recent because we have to retell this story at least once a year.
Twice a year.
Yeah. Oh, I do it twice on weekends.
Exactly. Well, sometimes more than that.
Hey-oh, well, hellfire.
I do it twice on weekends.
I was talking about podcasts, and we're doing like 8 of them right now.
Lil's like, I could do this all day. Oh, my.
The mimosas are hitting it
already. During the movie theater runs out of power, and Thomas decides to return home, fearing Alfred might be right. However, Bruce demands... Oh, man, he's a spoiled brat here. Bruce demands to watch the movie immediately and rushes out of the theater, bumping into a criminal on the way out. The criminal recognizes him as the Wayne Kid and takes him hostage, demanding that the Waynes give him their money.
Oh. Give me those pearls! Give me those cheap pearls, see?
Pearls.
We need the money. Gimme.
When he attempts to remove Martha's pearl necklace, Thomas tries to intervene, and the criminal shoots them both in front of Bruce, who didn't see that coming. Even Ray saw that coming, and he don't read no Batman.
It's so ingrained in the cultural, the pop culture subconscious, though. You don't need it. You don't need it.
Oh man, kids are bored, and their first words are, "That guy shot Batman's parents."
I love Batman.
It's like kids are born knowing that the Waynes are dead, and the word's the Thriller. Nobody questions it. It just is.
Later on at Wayne Manor, Alfred learns that Thomas and Martha named him Bruce's legal guardian in case something happened to them, and that Bruce will be put into foster care if Alfred refuses to accept this role.
All right, bye, you little brat.
Oh, no, man. Rich kid is about to inherit.
Go be an orphan. Go be an orphan and see how it feels.
Come on, man. Take care of this kid for like 10 years, man. He's about to come into a lot of money, Love Hellfire.
It ain't worth it to me, bro.
Oh.
I hate kids. It ain't worth it to me.
Lilith is like...
Especially at that age. 8-year-olds. Oh, no.
Lilith is like, millions of dollars.
Billions! Or dealing with an 8-year-old. No, thanks.
Oh, what are you trying to...
A rich, spoiled brat that got his parents killed? No, absolutely not.
What are you saying about 8-year-olds, Lilith Hellfire?
Absolutely not.
What are you saying about 8-year-olds, Lilith Hellfire?
Don't judge me.
No, of course Luca is different. There are exceptions to the rule, but this bratty kid got his parents killed. I'm good. I'm leaving. He can go be an orphan.
In this story, yeah, he definitely got some killed. But yes, he agrees.
Fast forward as a teenager.
He agrees to be Bruce's guardian, presents himself to Bruce as his butler.
Oh, see, this is where he messed up.
What? Saying he's a servant?
Becoming the butler.
Yeah. Oh.
This is how he messed up.
A teenage Bruce befriends his classmate, Jessica Dent.
Because, we couldn't give him and Harvey a thing. Even though it's clear they have chemistry, and that's why he cares so much about him. Whatever.
And develops
Her twin brother? Come on. I'm just saying.
Ah, twin brother, two of them.
Get it? Yeah.
And develops a rivalry with her twin brother, Harvey Dent. He also learns about Arkham Manor, where Martha lived as a child. Martha's mother
suffered a mental breakdown. Well, the Keens are crazy. This is proven.
Hey, so
look
now
at Alice.
And so now Bruce has now it's in this continuity.
It's hereditary. Yeah,
he's got mental.
Well, he's always had mental issues, but this proves it.
Yes. Now we have paperwork. Martha's mother suffered a mental breakdown when Martha was 12, murdered her husband with a sledgehammer, and committed suicide by jumping off the balcony. Lilith is like, perfect plan, but you don't kill yourself.
Exactly. You do like the women in the 20s did. You say you were possessed by jazz and drink, and you get away with it. And yes, that's a Chicago the Musical reference.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that jazz lettuce.
Oh, that too.
Smoked it, Juby.
We get a cursed Arkham Manor too, which is pretty dope.
Yes, because of this, Arkham Manor, which was built like a maze, is believed to be cursed, causing all members of the Arkham bloodline to become insane.
And that's a reference to the Winchesters, actually. That Winchester house.
Oh, okay. I thought you're talking Supernatural?
Supernatural? No. The actual Winchester gun manufacturing family. Okay. There's a whole movie about it, but yeah, she built that house to keep the ghosts busy, and she drove herself crazy. That's what this is a reference.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that. Yeah. I was going to say.
Actually, it's got Helen Mirren in it, so if you like Helen Mirren, you probably like that movie. Just a little shout out.
Sweet. One night, Bruce decides to enter his parents' mausoleum and is attacked by hundreds of bats. Take a drink. An experience that frightens him. Bats frighten me, Alfred. After seeing a statue of a Japanese samurai wearing a bat-like mask after the bat attack, Bruce is struck with an inspiration.
It's Alfred's fault. He trains them in martial arts and acrobatics. And also, he decides to want to be a detective because he loved Hardy Boy books. # change my mind.
You're my inspiration. Oh, did you see that meme? Someone took a Hardy Boys cover and they changed the title, and now it's like, what was it? It's like the Hardy Boys in the case of Nicki Minaj's cousin's testicles or something.
Oh. Oh no.
They took like an original one of them old covers and they just changed the title.
Rough. The Barbs are having it. Rough time.
I know.
Oh, but shout out to Mayor Oswald Cobblepot.
Oh,
of course,
yeah.
he was involved in his parents' assassination. See, smart penguin.
Yes. It's not the Joker this time.
I think this is the Colin Farrell penguin that they're basing it on. I mean, that and the Long Halloween. I'm totally getting those vibes. I'm dying to see this.
I know.
Even though the suit's not my fancy.
Yeah, me neither.
I trust Matt Reeves.
I hope it's good.
I do.
I hope this movie is good. Yeah.
The suits didn't interfere a lot, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing yet.
Hopefully.
They didn't interfere in the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, so I don't know.
We gotta wait.
We're just gonna see how it goes.
Gotta wait till the beginning of March, Lilith Hellfire.
2022.
I know. So, but hey kids, January and February, man, you're gonna be getting a lot of Penguin, Catwoman, and Riddler stories. So, hey, shortly thereafter, Bruce convinces Alfred to train him in various forms of hand-to-hand combat and acrobatics, and Bruce finds.
If Alfred would have just said no, put the kid in therapy, we could have avoided this.
Oh, but then would Bruce have gone out on his own and gotten killed?
Good. Problem solved.
Then Alfred don't get the money. What if Alfred don't get the money?
He can forge some signatures. It's fine.
Oh my.
He's a spy, man. Come on.
That's true. Bruce finds that the death threats his father received. Bruce also self-teaches himself in the field of investigation. Yeah, right.
I don't think it works that way, but okay.
Bruce believes that Mayor Oswald Cobblepot had his parents assassinated. There's so many different, I mean, it works here, but I mean, how many times have we done Oswald as mayor? I mean, Batman 66 did it. Batman
Returns
it's
classic, and which is what he's drawing on, which is what I appreciate.
Yeah. So everyone ripped off Batman 66?
I mean...
They did it first, I think.
People don't understand. I don't think people have ever understood camp. It took me a long time to understand camp. And, like, once you, like, realize it and refocus the lens, it's pretty brilliant.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, I mean, I think that's the first time it was done, so everyone else ripped off that plot from Batman.
And when you think about it, it kind of makes sense in a way, because it's what Batman's dad would have been.
He's a fancy
man.
We're
going to go with that, and he's the side of Batman with the money. You know, he's that part of his psyche with the money.
Yes. True.
And Joker is his chaotic side. You know, that whole theory of why the villains... are the villains of Batman, that whole thing. We need the money, gimme. Are we to Jacob Weaver yet?
Yes. Years later, Bruce's investigation leads him to Jacob Weaver, a police detective who was the first to the crime scene at the Wayne's murder and left the police.
You mean it wasn't Gordon? Like in the TV show?
No, because he must have been in on it, because he, 3 weeks after that, he left the work at the mayor's office. Bruce also finds a picture of Weaver using a golden lighter that Bruce had given to Thomas for Christmas.
Aww.
So wait, so he was a smoker in this timeline?
I mean, think about the timeline. I mean,
true.
I guess olden times.
All right.
Like we really stopped having smoking sections in like the late 90s anyway in restaurants.
True.
So
true.
Tracks.
All right.
But was he a doctor?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Was he a doctor? Oh yeah, because I mean he ran for mayor. He designed Alfred that prosthetic leg.
Yeah, it says Dr. Thomas Wayne, so could have been a PhD.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, was he like Dr. Cosby?
I don't think he was practicing, is what it was.
Yeah, true. Okay, you'll never see this coming. Bruce dons a bat-themed costume, inspired by the mausoleum, to disguise himself and to frighten his parents' alleged killers. He attacks Weaver, but the grapple gun...
Wait a minute. So, he's the first, like, themed, like, villain or superhero. It is his fault. It is his fault.
Well, this story...
Gotham becomes absolutely Bruce's fault in this universe.
Yes. But the grapple gun he developed malfunctions and Weaver escapes. Bruce then seeks Lucius Fox, a 22-year-old intern at Wayne Medical, who agrees to repair his equipment in exchange for funding for a project to develop artificial limbs for amputated people, which Fox...
Because he has a 5-year-old niece. Oh,
yes.
Bless his soul.
He wants to use to give a new arm to his 5-year-old niece.
Meanwhile, Detective James Gordon is up to something.
Yes! You wanted Gordon of the Gotham Police Department is investigating a string of disappearances in which the victims are teenage girls between 13 and 15.
Ooh, that's bleak.
That's creepy. The case is.
But it'll tie in later. Just put that feather in your cap.
The case is shortly put on hold so Gordon can meet his new partner, Harvey Bullock, a LAPD detective and star.
Okay, see how they put LAPD detective? That means he's dirty, he's crooked, he's corrupt. That was the shortcut to let you know.
He's the star of a recently canceled reality show called Hollywood Detectives, who has come to Gotham to solve the Wayne's murder in order to relive his fading career, much to Gordon's dismay. So what did you think of that as Bullock as like the reality TV dude?
I mean, if you put it in the perspective of Donald Luge as Harvey, I could buy it. Mm-hmm. Anybody else? I don't know. But yeah, LA is LA.
But
you gotta do what you gotta do.
I love how he comes to town as like the Gotham pretty boy, and as we'll see this episode and the next two, man, Gotham just starts slowly wearing him down into the classic Harvey we know.
It's kind of like Amanda Waller, how she starts off sexy and skinny, and then you know, that's the origin.
It's like not like the Waynes where it killed them suddenly, man. So Gotham is just slowly killing Bullock.
Living in Gotham is a slow death. I mean, it's pollution, corruption. If the bullets and bats don't get you, the healthcare will.
Exactly. One day, Bullock spots a local drug dealer called Axe beating up one of his clients and attempts to arrest him, but is stopped by Gordon, who apologizes to Axe. Axe tells Gordon he will take Gordon's payment because of that, and Bullock is disappointed to learn Gordon is corrupt.
The plot thickens!
Hey, come on, Gordon. Really? You're really going to be scared of
He's gotta get that sweet, sweet mustache cream money somehow.
You're really going to be afraid of a guy who names himself after a crappy body spray?
Hey man, we need all the sponsors we can get, and
we love you,
our demographic might be 13-year-old boys. You shut your mouth.
I was gonna say, I'm sorry, we need the sponsorship, and half of Lilith Hellfire's boyfriends probably wear.
Well, actually, I would prefer Old Spice. Old Spice smells better on men than Axe. Just gonna throw that out there.
You almost said boys because you date 20-year-old boys.
I told you I have to be old enough to drink in America. 21 plus.
Oh, please. How many 19-year-olds have you introduced to drinking? Come on.
None. That's corruption of a minor. None. You gotta be legal.
Hear that, law enforcement? Weak. Gordon and Bullock are called to provide security detail to a benefit party organized by Mayor Cobblepot. Bruce attends the party to find Weaver, who goes to the roof to smoke. Oh, it's hazardous to your health. Bruce changes into
Burn.
Bruce changes into his costume, confronts Weaver, but is attacked by Cobblepot's bodyguards and escapes, wounded after a fight with Gordon, Bullock, and other police officers. In the aftermath, Bruce's alter ego is named Batman by the press and becomes a public sensation.
Cobblepot's mad, though.
Yes.
Batman.
Infuriated by Batman's actions, tells his men to have Birthday Boy take care of Weaver.
A serial killer named Birthday Boy? What is going on?
I know. Birthday Boy is a serial killer responsible for the kidnappings Gordon had been investigating. He abducts his victims and takes them to a playroom in the abandoned Arkham Manor where he gives them a birthday cake.
When you can't use Joker, but you want to use Joker.
Oh, they're saving him. After urging them to make a wish, the Birthday Boy disembowels them with a butcher's knife.
Meanwhile, to Arkham Manor we go!
I was going to say, man, this is what happens when all them boyfriends ask Lil for a birthday party. Yeah, Birthday Boy murders Weaver, and Batman's investigation leads him to Arkham Manor. Meanwhile, Bullock uses Gordon's name to take the files about the Wayne's case from the GCPD Cold Case Archive. Cobblepot's informants at the police station inform him of this, and Cobblepot has Axe kidnap Gordon's 17-year-old daughter, Barbara, and take her to Birthday Boy.
Like I said, when you want to use Joker, but you can't use Joker.
Oh, they're not gonna blow their load on the first one, Lil. Come on.
The seeds are there, son. The seeds are there.
They want you to buy more books. They're like, Joker's coming, but not yet. Gordon learns that Bullock is responsible for this and reveals that he also tried to solve the Wayne murders, but Cobblepot forced him to abandon the investigation by arranging Gordon's wife's death in a fixed car crash.
Mrs. Gordon never gets the love she deserves.
I know.
So I named my daughter after her.
They named both those kids after them, those egomaniacs. Where's left? Gordon confirms he has been overlooking Axe's crimes to protect Barbara, and an apologetic Bullock helps Gordon find Axe. They beat Axe and force him to reveal Barbara's location.
Well then.
Beat that Axe. At Arkham Manor, Birthday Boy prepares to kill Barbara, but she fights back and manages to stab him with a piece of wood.
Stabby babs!
Oh, nice.
Before the bat.
Yes. Meanwhile, Batman and Gordon join forces to cross the maze and find the playroom. Batman attacks Birthday Boy. He comes through the wall. While Gordon,
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Sorry, Ray.
Don't you know who he is? He's that Joker.
Oh yeah!
Oh my. Hey, there's no skylight handy, man, so you had to come through that wall. So while Gordon rescues Barbara, however, Bullock gets lost and runs into Batman and Birthday Boy fighting across the building. Bullock ends up in the attic where he finds the decaying, mutilated corpses of Birthday Boy's previous victims. The daughters of all of Cobblepot's enemies, including police officers who tried to investigate his criminal activities. See, so Gordon wasn't being paranoid.
Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get you guys.
Exactly. Batman overpowers Birthday Boy, who is arrested by Gordon and Bullock. Batman then goes to Cobblepot's office and confronts him. Cobblepot stabs Batman with a blade concealed in his umbrella and unmasks him. Cobblepot then reveals that he intended to have Weaver murder the Waynes that night because Weaver cut the power at the movie theater, but they were accidentally killed by a mugger.
Meanwhile,
So there was a conspiracy, but it wasn't the conspiracy that killed them. They wanted their cake and eat it too. Cobblepot then prepares to kill Bruce when Alfred appears and shoots Cobblepot,
Alfred's got a gun,
causing him to fall off of a window to his death. Oh man, yeah, he didn't even give him the backhand, man. He just shot him. Gordon and Bullock expose Birthday Boy's connection with Cobblepot. It's too late, he's dead now. And Birthday Boy's transferred to the
Ray Salinger.
Crane Institute for the Criminally Insane, run by Dr. Jonathan Crane.
Yep, he's bad at his job in every universe. It's fine.
The Birthday Boy's identity is revealed as Ray Salinger, an escapee from Crane's hospital who is obsessed with teenage girls who resembles his first victim, a 15-year-old debutante, Amanda Grant. Salinger wasn't that the I forget the first name, but wasn't Salinger Full Killer in Marvel?
You shut your filthy mouth. This is a DC feed.
Oh, that's true. I don't want to upset all our DC fans. I'm sorry.
I love Batman.
You know what? No.
He's not gonna hear this.
Oh my god, no other drop offends him. I swear he gets offended when I play that drop.
I love Batman.
Poor Ray. Good thing he won't hear this.
That's true.
Meanwhile, Barbara gets obsessed with Batman, and that's not creepy at all.
Heyo! Want to dress like him?
And meanwhile, Bruce Timm's like, yes, excellent.
Oh my. See, I wasn't wrong. Gordon arrests.
She studies martial arts and criminology, and she sketches the Batgirl costume, much like Spider-Man. Just saying.
Gordon.
But Bullock is traumatized.
Yeah.
Like, well, you've seen way more on the LAPD force. Don't. Yeah. LA is way worse than Gotham. # fight me.
Gordon arrests Axe, having decided he has had enough of allowing corruption rampant throughout the city, while Barbara idolizes Batman, begins studying martial arts, criminology, and sketching potential Batgirl costumes.
Boo! Get a life, Barbara. Boo!
Why don't you just start doodling Mrs. Batman on her notebook? Bullock, on the other hand, is traumatized what he saw at the attic and becoming suicidal alcoholic. Fox, after seeing Batman use the grapple he prepared for Bruce on the news, deduces that the young billionaire is the vigilante and begins building a Bat-themed arsenal for him, hoping to become part of the action. See Batman Begins.
Meanwhile, his son and his other son.
No. Because of Batman's actions leading to the corrupted mayor's downfall, Gotham residents believe that their city now has a defender, inspires hope to the decent, but also brings fear toward the guilty.
But Jessica becomes mayor?
Jessica replaces Cobblepot as mayor, while Harvey continues his activities as district... Oh man, the Dent family's taken over. As district attorney. Bruce, though, disappointed the truth behind the circumstances of his parents' death, despite initially had not intended to be a vigilante crusader, but after seeing the differences he made as Batman, and with Alfred's help, Bruce decides he will become the hero the city believes him to be.
Alfred could have nipped this in the bud. He could have said you could be a philanthropist, but no, let's be a vigilante.
Oh, I thought you said...
Because that's the only thing that works in Gotham, apparently.
Oh, I thought you said philanderer.
That too.
Hey-o.
We all know Alfred and his sexy butler parties.
Oh my! Especially this outfit. After more of Batman's exploits made headlines throughout the news, we've got to get to the cliffhanger list. He attracts the attention of a mysterious man who becomes obsessed with discovering the hero's secret identity, which he deems the ultimate riddle. Who could that be?
Finger and Dick Spray did not die for them. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my! I don't know who this riddle man could be.
I just gave it away.
I guess we'll have to wait for
Dick
next week.
Spring. That is a perfect name.
I was gonna. Oh my god! I could shoot porn under that name.
Almost as good as Rod Thruster. Almost. Or Matt Muncher. Who you gonna tell? Nobody. You got nobody to tell.
Buck naked.
Oh boy. Yeah. The Riddler is a cliffhanger I was not a fan of at the time. I'm just like, okay. We'll take it from here, Batman. Okay.
Again, I mean, we did Penguin this time. Yeah, we're hinting at the Riddler. Again, they're saving the Joker, man. They want you to buy these books. They're like, man, maybe if we get to the end, we'll give you Joker.
Yeah. No, I think that volume 1 is my favorite, actually.
Yeah.
It's the most cohesive, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
They definitely struggled and stumbled at the beginning a little bit, like doing the whole Arkham twist.
Well, they wanted to...
They worked it out.
They wanted to do it different, and I think at least in the first one, it seemed like they wanted to make it more, like, closer to real world.
Yeah, definitely very grounded. And like I said, I like my Batman when he is dealing with, like, mobsters in the underworld of crime. Because, like, I love that pulpy detective style of Batman a lot more than being out in space with the Justice League. Like, I just can't relate to that. So I think that's probably why I like this the most. It's like, you know, you get the kind of like twist for Gordon and the twist for Bullock.
I know. I mean, I thought they were going real world, and then, you know, well, next week when we get to volume 2, I mean...
And you gotta up the ante every time. You know, it's like Dragon Ball. Once you kill God, you gotta find another God to kill. That's just the nature of narrative storytelling.
I mean, we get Riddler, and he discovers someone else in the sewers.
Where he belongs.
Oh!
I'm not wrong. I'm confident in that. I'm not wrong.
Racist. She hates them green people, kids.
Unless you know, go gobble gobble.
Oh my. Yes, kids, can you gobble gobble for Lilith Hellfire?
Gobble gobble.
We're gonna get canceled.
Gobble gobble.
By who? Told you
I don't know, but somebody.
Told you it's gonna be the Wild West, kids. I was gonna say we could put Ray in charge, but you know the first thing would be this show.
I love Batman.
Like you're out.
DC, that's fine, but no, the Batman.
I will give this volume actually a solid A-.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with...
I liked it. Like, I liked the Jessica and Harvey Dent, and then, you know, she becomes the Mirror, he becomes the DA. I like that twist. Because I've always said, like, in my headcanon, him and Harvey had a thing, and I think that Jeff Johns did too, but couldn't do it the way that he wanted to, so he made them twins. I'm just saying.
I mean, well, what happens after next issue? I mean, it kind of, I don't know, doing a twist on that, I think.
Yeah.
All right. I was going to say B, but I might have to go with your A-. I mean, it is good. I mean...
There's a couple of things that make you pause for sure, but between the artwork, the cohesive storytelling, the pacing, and that cliffhanger, like, I get it. I like the Riddler thing. It was just like, okay, but they weren't really doing Riddler justice, which is why I was like, really? Should this be the cliffhanger? I think is the thing that gave me the pause.
I mean, I don't know. At times I thought some of the things might have been a little slow, but again, we're building a universe, and kids, I mean, it's its own self-contained thing. You can read this never having read a Batman book before. You know, you get the origin, you know, you get a version of the origin and everything, and
I like that they're like, yeah, we actually know he's crazy, so we might as well make it hereditary. That's my favorite thing, because the Kings are actually a little cuckoo, like, so I like that they played on the Arkham thing, for sure.
And just, they give you a more adult take, if you're looking for a more adult take on, Birthday Boy.
Yeah.
True crime fans, you might like this. Diane Marnell! I should recommend this to them.
Okay, but the pilot movies are very well done.
They are.
Sliding down poles.
Bat pools.
Take all the way full circle to Batman 66. It's super... Wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute!
Oh, if we ever reviewed any of those, he would be in on that.
Man, I wish we could find the scripts already written out. I do not feel like typing them myself. If anybody has that episode, the trilogy with where the aunt goes missing, Aunt Harriet goes missing and news get kidnapped, please send it to me. We wanted to do a live read for it way back when, but I just couldn't find the scripts for it.
Oh my god. I told you before, oh my god, we need to do live reads. Oh, season 3, you can be Batgirl, but oh my god. Charlie and Maz as Batman and Robin. I'm telling you. It's gold, Jerry, gold!
I know it's gold. We'll have to make it happen one of these days. After the bracket. We gotta focus on the bracket.
Just Maz. Holy!
Jumpin' G. Willikers, Batman!
That's right, old chum. It's super connected.
So, obviously, we're doing volume 2 next week.
Yes.
Do your work. Send in some feedback. Show us you love us.
That's right. Volume 2 next week. Volume 3 in 2 weeks. Yeah, send your feedback for all the Batman. Or if you want to send in feedback for this one, it'll work. Next week we're doing 2 and then 3, so we can read your feedback on 1. So next 2 weeks we do more Batman Earth 1. Then episode 49, we get to the first part of Batman's Armageddon 2001.
Because Phil hates me.
Ew, and then branding, and then episode 50, Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. Which send in your feedback. Lilith will be way drunk.
Doing shrooms.
Lilith will be way drunk.
I might just try to find some special mushrooms when I go out to the wilderness.
Oh my!
Because it is Frank Miller. If you know, you know.
You know. All right, so we done?
Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's give the kids the rest of their day.
All right. Yes, kids, go outside and do something. Anyway.
Touch some grass.
Whoa! Lilith.
I said grass.
Smoked a doobie.
No. It's good to ground yourself in the earth and get some fresh air. Be within nature for about 30 minutes and then go back in.
Anyway, kids, yes, so please send us your thoughts on, Batman Earth 1, any of the volumes, because we're doing the next 2. We'll read this one. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. What, Lil?
No, go, keep going.
What are you laughing at?
It's my dog. Don't worry about it.
Oh, jeez. What's your dog doing?
I wouldn't be laughing about that.
Son of a... Anyway, so yes, please follow us on social media. We are the Batman Podcast on Facebook, Twitter. Please go join Agents of the Bat, our Facebook fan group. Come on, kids, get us over 1,000. We got Spider-Man over 2,000, so come on. Let's prove the Ray. Please, kids. I want to get Agents of the Bat over where we are Into the Night is. Come on, kids.
It's a rivalry.
Yes, that's right. Because they're so similar.
If you love spiteful behavior,
if you love pettiness, come join us, kids. So yes, find links to all that. Find links to this YouTube channel. Find the links to the Patreon. Again, very important. Our parents have been gunned down in an alley. We're on our own now, so please.
And Alfred hasn't found us yet.
Exactly. He's smacking us around. Please, kids, yes. Whatever you can contribute on the Patreon. Again, we got more great stuff coming there. We're going to have interviews. Our Chichester chats are over there. Our upcoming Kelly Thompson and JMD Mateus talks will be over there. And then our superhero movie brackets in 2022. So lots of stuff. So please subscribe to the Patreon. Or if you just want to make a quick one-time deposit, pick up some Capes and Lunatics merch, cups, t-shirts, phone cases.
Take a sip and cover your nips.
So find links to all of it, all in one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. So yes, please give what you can.
We need the money. Gimme.
Lilith Hellfire.
Don't make me snatch your pearls off in a dark alley.
Hey!
If you guys want to hang out with me on the interwebs, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course on TikTok making comments and Star Trek only content. That's at Lilith Hellfire69.
Not in the face. Alright, I'll save it.
Hey-oh.
It's ting ting tingling, ting ting tingling. Scream it!
Oh my.
I need some muscle and some meat.
Hello, Megan. Definitely what she said.
Hey-oh.
Hello, Megan.
Alright, kids.
Young Justice, you were so close to greatness.
I take that decade-long break or whatever.
Burn.
Alright, kids, thank you for joining us again. In 1 week, Batman Earth 2, Volume 2, and then in 2 weeks, of course, Batman Earth 1, Volume 3. And then we get nuts. Come on, you want to get nuts?
It's Armageddon time!
Over here, over on Comic Capers, you can get an episode
He
of
even
Fight
made Kristen do it. Poor Kristen. Well, he's made her do All-Star Batman, too. So
I told you, I don't know who picked it. I was like, I thought you picked it. She's like, I thought you picked it. That one just picked itself.
It picked itself.
Crawled its way up from the bowels of hell and picked itself.
I thought she was with you.
Have a Snickers, you're not yourself. Alright, kids, come back next time. Same bat time. Same bat
Same
channel.
Bat channel.
We are the night.
We are the night. The Batman Podcast. But don't forget vengeance.
It's on the t-shirt.
I am Connor from the House of L.
And I am Ray from the House of Zod.
We are two of the many survivors of Krypton's destruction, and we have made our home in Australia, and dare I say, have become Australians, for better or worse. But we have also decided to read Superman comics, read Superman books, watch Superman shows, cartoons, movies, basically everything Superman, and from an Australian perspective as well. Whether you're a seasoned fan, like me,
or whether you are coming in fresh, wide-eyed and wanting to learn more like me, then this podcast is for you. Join us for our bi-weekly adventures available on all good podcast catchers.
So just search for Last Sons of Krypton, a Superman podcast. We'll be coming to you from Australia or some cosmic dimension, wherever we are that week. Up,
and away.